It's Friday. Yay. I got lots to do this weekend, so yay. Oh, that's good. Took me a minute to find my coffee. I had it back behind me. I'm looking around all over the place for my coffee and I couldn't find it. Oh well. Anyway, I'm Cathy with Sassy Silver Sisters. It's Friday. It's conversation. Cathy, conversation, and coffee. How are you doing? Click to bring back. Okay, I'm still learning. Still learning. Still learning. Okay, today is February 27th, 2026. It's a Friday, and I'm happy it's a Friday. I really am. I've got a lot to do this weekend, but I'm happy it's Friday. Got a busy day, but I'm happy it's Friday. Go ahead and comment wherever you're at. This is supposed to be on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So, hey, Lissa, how are you doing? I'm learning. You know, this, but then I lose stuff. So I don't want to, I'm going to leave it right here because I end up losing things. Like my coffee this morning. How's the baby? He's not a baby anymore, which is fun. Tried to use the smaller curling iron today, but my hair was still too wet. So, but anyway, say hi, everybody. It helps grow the pages and stuff like that. So, say hi. All right, Alyssa. Anybody that does not know, the people that are in our supporters group, which there's a link to it with every post. There's a link underneath that post, and you can click that link and join our supporters group. It's only 99 cents a month, and you will be get the privilege. No, you will be able to do a Google Meet. We're having a Google Meet today. I hope you can be there, Alyssa, and get to talk to the sisters and just see what's going on. And for the free version of Google Meet, we get to talk almost 60 minutes. So we have to get off at like 55 minutes or whatever they tell us. They give us a warning, which is good. I'm going to be checking the mic situation or the camera situation because I don't like the sound of the laptop is right close to the camera. So I'll be checking into that this weekend and see what I can do about that. But anyway, topics on Friday. So this topic is about the first time you see a gray hair, silver hair, white hair. My family, oh, look at my hair. Alfalfa, can't do this. Alfalfa just does what it wants. Anyway, our family we're all white-headed. I mean, and some people like to dye their hair, but that's another. Anyway, the first gray hair, the first silver streak, that moment in the mirror when you thought, is this the beginning of the end? But what it actually means is the beginning of the best. Silver isn't surrender, it's strength. It's earned wisdom. Sometimes we earn it the hard way. It's proof we've survived things that tried to break us. So what does silver hair mean to you? Is it freedom? Is it confidence? Is it rebellion? Is it peace? Or are you still learning to love it? So let us know in the comments what you think about it. I think me and Rhonda, I'm not sure. I can't remember about Rhonda. But I was like 10 years old and found the first silver shiny. And so I'm going, what is this about? I don't understand. Because I was 10, 11, whatever. I didn't understand what this was about. So I'm going, I just don't get it. All right. And then as a teenager, you have the long, straight, dark hair. And nobody could stand to see the silver hair that I had. Like, it started on the crown. And they couldn't stand it. And they chased me around trying to pluck my gray hair, silver hair. So then, and it just started coming in. And then later on in life, after I already had my kids and my thyroid blew, talked to the doctor, and he was fascinated with my silver hair. And I'm going, every time you see me, you talk about my silver hair. You need to stop it. He did. But he said, it's autoimmune. He said, did you know early gray hair is autoimmune? And I'm going, no, I didn't know that, but I'm learning. And so I never really did want to dye my hair. I really didn't. And then my daughter got married and she wanted me to dye my hair, so I dyed my hair. And then later on in life, I said, maybe I can do the reverse frost where you put dark streaks in your hair. That looked pretty good, but I didn't like what it was doing to my hair. I didn't like the fact that it made my hair, I don't know. I just didn't, the way it was. Okay, the baby's walking everywhere, y'all. And being all cute. He's a cutie. Now you got to watch where he walks. But anyway, so yeah, so do you remember when anybody that has gray hair, do you remember how you felt when you first started getting gray hair? I have had people comment on my gray hair in Walmart, of course, in Walmart. And it said, and not it, she said, that gray hair's got to go. And her daughter goes, Mom. And she was loud. I heard it, but I pretended like I didn't hear it. She don't like it. That's okay. I'm going to just live with it. And I don't have to dye my hair. And I don't have to worry about roots. And I don't have to worry about the way my hair feels. I just worry about what I got. And I don't mind it. I've had also young people come. A young man tapped me on the shoulder, great big. It looked like a football player. He was young. He went like this on my shoulder. He was in line behind me. And he went like this and he goes, I like the color of your hair. I said, well, thank you. I said, I earned every bit of this hair. But that was nice. And I'll remember that. And that was nice of him to do that. Very young, but he was big like a football player. I guess he could see down, right? See my hair. But that was at the start of everybody starting to dye their hair white or silver, gray, whatever. So the only thing about this software, I can't see a comment when it first pops up. I have to scroll, which I don't like that, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so let's see what the weather's going to be today here, because it goes up and down. Alexa, what's the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
Right now in Culpeper, it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies. Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of 55 degrees and a low of 31 degrees.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. So I finally got Cathy's Online Sales is in the other room, and I couldn't remember where the remember when we were doing live streams or videos at Mom's, we had a curtain behind us. Well, we bought a dividing pole to go across her to separate, so that we could sit at the table and have a curtain and it could stay there. We didn't have to set it up. And that worked pretty good. So I just realized that I'm dragging it around in my car. So it's going to come in here, and I'm going to, because I set up for Cathy's Online Sales. Anybody that doesn't know, that is where I do my online sales like eBay and Poshmark and stuff like that. But I haven't been able to do it lately. So I wanted to divide it up so I could start doing live streams again, just for Cathy's Online Sales. Anyway, so, but I had to divide it because where it's sitting at faces the dining room and the hallway. So I'm going to get that pole and put it up and just go ahead and use the curtain that we have, that we used before, I think. I don't know what I did with that curtain. Anyway, it was a burgundy. I might have gave it to Kelly. I don't know. But anyway, I still have the original blue one, or I have different backdrops that I can use. So I'm progressing in that area so that I can get back to the live streams on Cathy's Online Sales. Let's see. And on Fridays, we also do the affirmation cards. And on Sunday, we do Dr. Phil quotes, which I got them in the other room when I'm watching TV. I put the quotes on the cards. So I hope everybody's going to have a great weekend. I might go to, well, probably will, depending on the weather, go to an auction. I'm really glad that people do, because I could, back in my younger days, I was always like salt and pepper or whatever they call it. My kids were growing up, and I just never worried about it. It was not important to me. And it really wasn't important to me because of the expense of it. I didn't want to go through all that. I didn't want to have to worry about the roots showing. And I just did not. And now people even do the root showing thing. It's like, what is this? But it's okay. People can do whatever they want. Rhonda and Kelly, Rhonda, Kelly, and Mom got the white hair. Mine is a mix of everything. Just call it gray hair, I guess. But I did notice the curling. If your curling iron is not clean, and you go to curl your hair, it turns it yellowish, and I'm going, why is my hair like this? And I happened to look at the curling iron. I said, I got you. I see what's going on. And so it took me a while, but I took a still wool scrubber. It scrubbed all, because stuff gets on it. Anyway, so yeah, it'll turn your hair if your hair is really, really light. But I've earned every gray hair, silver hair, white hair, although the doctor says it's autoimmune, so it's okay. I don't care. Now, I respect whatever, but I might not understand it, but I respect what other people do with their hair. Like I said, I might not understand it and go, what? But I respect their right to do whatever, because everything I had to go through younger about people not happy with my gray hair. Yes, it's, well, you got darker hair. It's the people with the blonde or white hair. I noticed I was getting this yellowish tinge. Like, I don't think it's in there now because I used a little curling iron and I couldn't curl my hair correct because of the hair was still damp. But I was, where, because I thought, okay, it's pollen. You have real light hair. You go outdoors, your hair is going to catch all that pollen. Because I try, unless it's something really special, I try not to put stuff in my hair. I try not to put hairspray, but I will if I know I'm going somewhere and I have to, because see how straight my hair is? It's just straight. Now, when I was younger, I did put a perm in it. Don't ask me why. I did not like it because of the way it made my hair feel. I didn't like it. Was not. I was not. I never have been one of those people that put stuff in their hair except hair bow. Hi, Miss Alice. There's our weather girl. What's going on? Oh, shoot. I'm dropping everything. What are y'all doing this weekend? If it's pretty enough to go out and do something, that's probably what you need to do, because it's that snow made everybody grumpy. My aunt up north, they'll probably have snow until summertime. Craziness. Crazy. Okay, it does a little glitch when somebody makes a comment. Are you on your only on your bangs? That's fun. Yeah. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm just found out this will. How did it do that? I wish I could show you this. I hit this magnifying button on your comment, and it makes it so that it's easier to read. That's so funny. Okay, well, we got Alice, 67 in Whitney, Texas. Okay, cool. Not cool. Nice and warm. Yeah, make him feel guilty. You've got to do. That's your job. That's your job. If anybody, there's this one video that cracks me up. It's a therapist. Who is the name of that? Who is the name of that therapist? Anyway, not therapist, but she's a comedian. I can't think of her name now. But anyway, so the girl's asking why her mom's crazy. Her mom is crazy, blah, 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 right? And so the lady goes, You made her crazy. And my daughter, when she had her first kid, she goes, I forgot, I this, I that. And she said, I always heard that you get a mom brain. I said, what is a mom brain? She said, well, you forget everything. And I said, well, yeah, I guess. Because you got to think of too many things. And that's how a lot of moms truly get to the point of they don't think about their self enough. They don't think, you're so caught up, you're so caught up with doing for other people and actually thinking for other people. I saw a video actually yesterday. This man he's telling his wife, he goes, look, I'm a grown man. I can do what I want. I can think about what I want. I can handle it. So she takes the little clips of him going, do you know where my keys are? Do you know where this is at? Do you know how do I do that? Blah, 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 blah. And she tells him, your keys are such and such. Your socks are such and such. Your shoes are such, And then she looks in the camera and goes, and this is the man that's independent and he can think for himself. Okay. I had my son one time, and I'll never forget this because it was a learning process for both of us. When you're dyslexic, you see things opposite or around and upside down and you have to learn differently. So when he was young, he goes, I can't find my whatever it was. And I said, it's over in the corner. He looked opposite, right? He goes, where? I said, over in that corner. Where? And I said, son, I said, see my arm? I said, follow my arm all the way. There it is right there. Oh, he had to learn differently. It was just, it's just one of them things that people do. You don't have to. Oh, Barbara on Shark Tank? I just found out she's dyslexic too. So she has to do things differently. She stays active, and she says her to take information is different for her. But look how successful, because you learn to do it differently. There's a lot of people. Let me see. I'm trying to think now. It's fascinating because you're learning differently. You can be successful at what you do. Like my son is a master mechanic. How do you spell that? Let's see if I can do this left-handed. Okay, Steven Spielberg, Tom Cruise, Cher. Let's see, I didn't know that. Whoopi Goldberg, Jennifer Aniston. See, all these people, and they use this. Oh, Pablo Picasso, Andy Warhol. They think differently. Oh, John Lennon. There's Richard Branson, Albert Einstein, Muhammad Ali. They struggle in the beginning, but they figure it out. It's just fascinating because I had to, and more people have dyslexia than what you think, because they don't go around telling people. But once they figure it out, like it took my son forever, but once he figured out how to get around it, how to learn, how to memorize, he just learned that things don't come easy, and he figured it, and that's what they told me. They said they adjust. It's like anything else, you adjust to what your situation is. But some very, very, very bright, intelligent, famous people have that, and it works for them. They figured it out. Okay, let me get off of here. Thanks for popping in, Alice. If y'all see this later, go ahead and comment. So we got 2 subjects going on today that just it comes out. The main subject is that gray hair. When did you first see that silver hair? And the second subject is dyslexia, and how you worked with it, how you figured it out to make it work for you, which is nice. It's nice to be able to overcome, right? Okay, here we go. Affirmation cards. Aww. Keep blooming. That's what we want. We want blooming. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Yeah. I'm finding out that I don't want to move until I move. Get it? I thought about that this morning. I'm going, I remember doing this as a kid. I'm going, and so how I used to get out of bed as a kid to go catch the bus was I'd be laying there. Good exercise. It is good exercise. Now what's better exercise is like I did this morning, trying to figure out where my coffee went. And it was behind me. I walked from here. I walked in the kitchen. I walked in the living room. I looked all along. I even went to the bathroom, come back. There it sat behind me. But whatever. So anyway, yeah. So go ahead and leave comments, and don't forget to look under each post and you'll see a link, as long as they let me do it, see a link to our group. Alyssa would love to have you over there. The more the merrier. And what I've started something new, because I learned I can't do a giveaway. I started something new. So I have, I'm always looking at the sales, like what's on sale, what's on clearance, what's this, what's that. So I'm putting the freebies over there in our group. So if you have this, whatever store or whatever restaurant in your area, and they're giving something away, I try to catch it and post it over there. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm out, and I will talk to you later. I will talk to our group this afternoon at 1 p.m. on Google Meet. So if you want to join the group, go on over to a post on Sassy Silver Sisters Facebook page and join our group. All right. Thanks, everybody.